can never leave you alone. Even when I'm overseas, if I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Starting from the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
That's it. 250.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kyler throwing here. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No one around. He's got space. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and you've got to be even happier easier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. To the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stafford now on first down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Now Stafford again. That's cut beyond the marker. He stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here. Stafford from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Rams make it a 1-score game. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Throw is there, Trey McBride. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Kyler looking to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. The give now to Benson. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here.
First down, Rams.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Stafford. The third down throw falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Completed over the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Complete now to the right side. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Murray to throw here on third. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals with a 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Murray. It's cut by Harrison. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And off to Benson from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Another try for Benson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal for Benson. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Diving right side, got it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
16 yards. And the Rams first down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Stafford now. Optimism holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses.
Going again, he goes down again. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Rams are set to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Ryman is good. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll Let's see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Murray finds his man over the middle. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out at halftime. Ryland now for the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Stafford now on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he cuts it back right. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 16-point ball game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 14. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Stafford from the gun. Nacua here. He's got it. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back to throw here, Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has found well for him today.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has it in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 26 on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Devon Clark. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Cardinals going nickel here, third down. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. Very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Fits it through the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, just a little icing on the cake.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Benson on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Play action now. Murray made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And we'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They send the tight end in motion. His pass caught by Nakua. to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Stafford. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a pickup of 26. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Going left side, Williams with it.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Another for Williams. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams now trail by just a point in the 4th. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals pushing to get within range for a game winner. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Handoff headed left to Benson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. Chased out to his right. That'll be the first and more. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Benson down from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Benson once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Gronk, but
my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my you first no dribble. These always talking pillars. Chopper sing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All of know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. AD, I heard broke, they damn near dead. Damn little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna